Oh, shit! So today, I just got off work. Hopefully before that sun goes down, I can get that bolt out and open up a new starter, install it, and give this thing a test run. So I'm going to try a trick that my boss told me about. So for the past 3 days, I've had this mower on its side, just like this, held up by a milk crate, and I have been spraying it with a PB blaster, putting this little bit of rag over it, spraying the rag, let it sit, go back the next day when I get home from work and do that. And I just sprayed it one more layer like 15 minutes ago. And I'm going to cut a hole at this so the bolt can get through here, line this up in here so I don't get metal fragments on the cylinder head. And I'm going to try welding this nut on here and taking it out. I'm going to have the socket and stuff on it. I'm going to be doing it while it's glowing hot, if I can. And I have wetted this cardboard so it won't catch on fire. Nope. So much for that advice, huh? All I did was burn the shit, huh? Wanting a little bit more of RTV over the problem area so I can blah blah blah. So it isn't a problem again because I had to scrub this area. Yeah, that's right. Cut this nice and dangerously, so I cut up my seat. Yeah, cut that seat. Yeah. Oh, got that nice big scratch in the center of the lens, making it nice and glary. Wow, I actually didn't cut the bubble wrap. Nice. Last time I tried cutting a even comes with this metal bullshit I don't need, and a gear that I don't need. Huh. Oh, I guess this whole thing comes off. Well, it's not getting all of that. In fact, I'm putting the metal gear in this thing because I'm not changing it again. Got to be very careful from this point on. I got the clip off and I didn't break it or lose it, so got to be really careful not to lose that. So that's the new starter that'll hopefully work properly. Here's the old one. That's the old one. Can you see why I had issues starting? This thing's in bad shape. Honestly, if I were to replace those ferrite magnets, it'd probably work pretty well though. I tried something that I had my doubts about because it wasn't going well at first. I was trying to use a socket and just push this thing on here as hard as I could. I couldn't get it to work, and it didn't feel like, it wasn't even like on there much. And then I took my hammer and just started bashing it down in, and it took like 3. It was like kunk kunk kunk, and it's yeah, yeah, ah! All right, here we go. Moment of truth. Might be hard to turn over, might be hard to start because I got oil in the combustion chamber. That was very hot. That doesn't sound right. Starting to think this metal starter is a crock of shit. Because the spark plugs are removed, no compression. It should not sound like that. Going to replace every original part with the newer, cheaper feeling parts and hope this thing starts. That plastic gear is getting worn out, so we got our what is it, a 5/16 or something? Let me read through the rust here. 5/16 socket. We're going to take this out and try her again. Really sucks you got to take this off to get the gear up here. If I had a wrench, I could get under there, but the only thing I have is an adjustable wrench. That'd be a pain in the ass. I'd want one of those ratchety wrenches that automatically do that shit like we have at work. But this ain't work. This is home. New and cheap. Old and fucked up. Looks pretty used for not having one successful start. That was really good. Well, damn. That worked really well. That Metal Gear sucks. All right, we're gonna try starting with not even using a clip to hold the battery on. I'm doing this all by hand, and this thing's assembled. That was hot. All right, let's up the throttle a bit. Damn. All right, let's put the choke on harder. Hey. Put the choke on less now. All right. Good with no choke too. And I did, every time I've started this thing before, I've splashed gas in there, but that's because I'm full starting it. And that was without me assisting it. It's shaking a little. It wants a little bit more fuel. It'll stop that when it warms up. The last time this thing ran, it was on video. Let's give this one a cold start and see how it goes. We'll find somewhere nice and mellow around here. Wow. Alright, let's try my favorite trick. Keep this on here for a reason. This thing is a great emergency start. I'm also considering taking this project over for Jake. This mower is getting assembled and something that should be done in a day has been taking him weeks. And he said he doesn't want to put the seat and shit back on it when he's done. I'm like, Alright, let's see. Where's my access point? Alright. Right in the air filter. Surprisingly hard to get started. Every time I started this thing up, it just ran instantly. Must have had some air in the line or something. It didn't sit for a while. And the gas tank is low. it's got to pull uphill. So oh man, if I were to put my time into this, I could have this thing running in one day, 2 tops. Because all it really needs done. So this pulley, see, I think it goes down like this. No, I think the big one's on top. Basically, oh, what the hell? Man, he's been tearing into this. I don't know what the hell he's been doing to it. So I don't know what the hell he disconnected in here. Basically, this thing just needs a lot of WD-40, and for the speed, one pulley needs cut off here, and then the one from the rear needs welded on, and this needs put in the rear. Pretty straightforward process. And so far, I've been the only one that's done real maintenance to this thing. Oil filter still needs changed, but I changed the oil. Maybe I could seafoam it and change the oil filter for that. Yeah, mine's definitely got more power than this thing, because mine runs pretty well on 1 cylinder. The alternator in this thing does work. That's a good start. Looks like the wire that initiates the starter got fucked up. Look at that. It went through there. Now I wonder if there's a connection issue in this wire. Either way, I'm going to take this wire straight to the positive on the battery, I think. Or the negative. The negative. I'm going to take it straight to the negative in the battery and see if this thing wants to start. I'm not going to do it on camera because it'll be too hard. So much for having to redo the electrical system from scratch. This used to be a fuse panel here, and I was shoving wires in there and it wasn't working. I think it was damaged. But now, I can feel the current loss. That's starting to melt me. I'm going to stop. Well, that's kind of nice. I don't have to replace all the wires in here. Although it does kind of suck. I bought 75 feet of a couple different colors of this shit. I guess it doesn't suck because that stuff actually makes really good speaker wire too. But I'm not. I wanted to use my fancy wire. You know, this is what I bought. I bought a bunch more of this. That nice, easy to use, flexible stuff. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna solder an electric tape or something. I don't give a fuck about a fuse. I really don't. For any of y'all watching who are not too familiar with soldering, so in school I was taught to twist the wires, tend them, then wrap them around each other. But that only works with thinner wires in my experience. So thicker wires like this, I twist them and wrap them around each other, and then I solder them all at once. And once my iron's heated up, I'd put a little dab of solder on the iron to get it started, and then I'd put the iron right here, and I'd put the solder on the other side of the iron, so the solder will be sucked in from the heat of the wire, not the heat of the iron, because if not, you're gonna have a weak connection. You want that copper will soak up the solder like a sponge, and if you do it right, your mechanical connection will be far stronger than the wire itself. Kind of like when you use wood glue properly on wood. This thing's full of gasoline and rubbing alcohol. Let's see if we can. It was just rubbing alcohol, but it wasn't holding a flame very well. It burns a different color, gasoline. Rubbing alcohol burns a blue flame. This is more orange than a normal Zippo flame. Oh, this is a pain in the ass. It's even harder not being able to move the wire around because I have a hand on the camera. That ain't bad. That needs to be tightened up a little bit more. That was done with the rubbing alcohol. To get this thing to start, I usually have to grab the cable to plug in the starter and hold it at an angle. And I can see why it's pretty nasty. So that's a cup of vinegar. I'm gonna let that soak for a bit, and I'm gonna see shit coming up. And then I'm gonna have to, I don't know, figure out what to do there. I guess I can take a rag and try cutting it up and stick it in there. It's soaked in vinegar and let it soak. My battery connector rig here. But I need to take it off because I want to connect the alternator up to the ammeter so I can monitor all the current coming out of the alternator. I need to video document this because the electrical system's weird in here, and I might need to personally look back on this. So this orange wire and the red wire both come off the alternator. The red one seems to go to charging the battery, and the orange one seems to go to run shit, I think. So either one going to ground gives you a decent amount of power, but if you put both the orange and the red together, you get a shit ton of power. Like, those lights are actually bright on idle. So I guess I'm gonna pretend this is ground, but I can't actually touch this to ground. I'm gonna run my lights through the alternator, which is pretty cool. We are a go for Operation Big Willie. See, I've got accidentally hit the record button with my thumb. This is wrapped around the tensioner spring, which is supposed to go here, and I'm gonna try moving it to here so I get that much more grip, hopefully. With my come along, I can use that to move it, and then I'll have to do a little bit of force by hand. Oh yeah. Yep, the whole mower's wanting to move now. This concrete thing ain't enough. But my plan was so evilly tracked. Went from here to here. That's an extra inch of tension. No, actually that's an extra 2 inches of tension. This is my temporary setup till I get that thing welded. But got this light switch here, and yeah, apparently that runs it out the alternator. But it'll be brighter with the alternator. Oh. Okay, sorry, I guess bending that screw wasn't enough. Alright. Oh yeah, that would help, wouldn't it? Belt still on track. Ha! Alright. This ought to be interesting. Oh, I didn't know I had it in 6th gear. I must have did that as a brake. Well, I think my attempt at giving myself more traction on the belt worked. Holy shit! Yeah, it was a bigger Willie! Woo-hoo! Bouncing! That was a big Willie! That scared me. That was the biggest one I've ever had. Let's see what she does. Well, I didn't pop a Willie. I heard my tires spinning now. People on break at Walmart, I was driving by and say, hey, want to see something cool? Bet you I can make this thing pop a Willie. And I didn't pop that little high Willie. This thing was going like this, and I was trying not to get it go up any higher. And when it came back down, I was in the air for probably a good 3 seconds. And when it came down, I came down on the curb and just hit the thing with all my momentum. And now the thing barely steers. Can't really turn to the right any more than, Oh, now it's time to get her started. See how she drives. That's all the further right it can turn. Light. Apparently my other light went out. You know, a nice off-roady trail. Sounds nice right about now. Something where I'm not going to be in a pressure to make a fast, quick right turn because there's a car behind me. These lights are pretty damn good if that's only one of them going. Let's put her in the lowest gear for this. I really don't want to flip. I didn't wreck the other side and break it the other way, because I already had issues with being able to turn much farther left and right. Hey, actually I feel like I got my right turns back. Alright. Let's see how right, never mind, no I don't. It just feels like at a high speed. What's going on here? Oh shit. At least I'm close to home. I wonder if she'll start back up. What the hell is this shit? The fuck, I'm out of gas! This thing sips gas and it had a full tank. Oh my god, what the hell? Oh, what the fuck? Where'd all my gas go? Oh, where'd my gas go? Oh, crap. Well, yeah. What the fuck? I guess my fuel line must have broke somewhere. Can't believe that shit. It probably happened when I popped that wheelie. I wish I had on camera. That was scary. I did almost flip the thing. Don't think that one's going to turn on. Which it was on when I put it on the mower. There, the vibration shook the filament loose. I'm going to have to get under here tomorrow and see what the hell went wrong. I probably should turn the light off too, so I'm charging the battery instead of draining it. Yeah, I don't really need to cover up the back half of this thing. It needs a bath anyways. Just going to cover up the electricals. And I got the backup charger charging too. Alright, guess let's go edit me a video and drink some Arizona tea. Tomorrow's video might be kind of interesting as I got to look at it tonight. Oh, did I fuck shit up. I bent the rod that connects that keeps the two wheels aligned with their steering. I cracked the frame in a couple of places. I broke the welding from the front axle to the frame on the right side, and I also cracked the front axle in multiple places. It's really fucked up from that wheelie I was talking about where I almost slipped it. So that's why I've been having steering issues, is actually because the front axle isn't sitting on the mower correctly right now.